Welcome back to Perception of the Dead. The second story is about to start, and KahPah is with us again.
I'm still here? Whoa!
Who would have thought?
I don't know. I totally didn't start this series with you, you know.
I don't know, you might have dropped out in between. Who knows?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, bye. It was fun. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Kaja.
Bye, KahPah. It was nice.
Alright, I'm kidding. Okay.
Alright, the Phantom truck.
Do we click on it?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to read this one?
Sure. What am I reading?
The text to the description.
Did you already hit play?
Yeah, no. The description.
Of the description. Okay. So you're still, the Phantom ice cream truck. Follow a denizen of the border between life and death as he answers a call to rescue a missing child.
Ooh.
Play. I hit play.
Yay.
The Phantom ice cream truck.
Should I do it? Alright. A glance around reveals an empty street, and I take a moment of solitude to adjust my layers. It does little to stave off the biting wind. I clench and unclench my feet.
I did the same thing. Okay, give me a second.
With deep-rooted ire.
You remember what I did at the beginning of
Yes.
last episode?
Yes.
I may have done the same exact thing
Well,
and accidentally skipped instead of just clicked. Okay, all right, I'm back.
good. Is that a different person? I don't know. The acolyte, right? I'm not being paid well enough for this shit. Then again, I never am. This was the second night since I had started this assignment. The couple had hired me to bring back their son. They hadn't been comfortable with the way the official investigation was turning up so very little, and how much the media had begun to spin the tale into a ghost story. The Phantom ice cream truck. What a mouthful. A messy case, too. The police's initial involvement had been straightforward. The first child fell off the map like the earth had swallowed it whole, right off the street, according to witnesses. No one saw a thing. No reliable witness heard anything either. No unfamiliar cars or people. No unfamiliar sound. One moment he was in front of his parents' home, the next he was gone. Strange. But there could be plenty of explanations for such an incident. Very mundane ones. Such explanations became more unlikely when every child in the neighborhood reported hearing ice cream truck music right around the time of the disappearance. Of course, without a single adult able to corroborate this mysterious music, the children's testimony was quickly dismissed. Still, creepy, right? And oh, so mysterious. Even more so when it happened again. Then a third time. It was the third parents who hired me. I've never really figured out how my clients find me. It's not like I list my number anywhere or advertise. But somehow, word of mouth leads to my phone ringing and a familiar phrase to indicate it's for business. Ja, Fakna? What?
I have no clue.
I seek a pact with that which should not be. I know, it's a little trippy. It's from a book I had read back in college. A friend came up with the joke as his invocation of my aid. He must have used it a dozen of times when we were younger. Typically for a ride when he had been out drinking. Great friend.
Wonderful. The college days. If only we were in college. Haha.
We're too old for that.
Oh yeah, we're both like 40 years old.
I had become so used to it that when I first answered the phone and heard an unfamiliar voice say the phrase, I just kind of went with it. The next time was the same, and then it became common. Where are you? We live in... Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
You can read it if you want.
No, I've got enough reading to do.
I mean, are you the father?
Sure, I'm the greatest father.
We live in Rosterfield, Maine. I know it's a long way from where I heard about you, but can you help us?
Will you pay the price?
We will pay anything if you could bring back our son.
The deal is struck. And with that, I called in sick to work, told them I had the flu and would need a few days off. I was given shit about not getting my flu shot, but they didn't hassle me too much. That evening I was on a plane. The flu shot gives me the flu. I'm more sick if I take it, so I don't take it.
Yeah, usually that's exactly what happens with me. I take the flu shot, and then, like, a month later I get, like, deathly sick.
Yeah. For me, it was just a few days after that. I was feeling so bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
I arrived at the house at midnight. I did not knock. After all, it's important to keep up appearances. The window to the left was latched, but the right slid up easily. I found the boy's room first and gave it a once-over. Legos, Ben 10 toys. Wow, Ben 10, I haven't heard of that since ages ago. And Star Wars.
Since I was a kid.
Yeah. Paraphernalia, legit, the floor.
Yeah, paraphernalia.
Great, I did it good.
Yeah, you did it good.
Littered the floors and walls. A quick once-over revealed nothing useful, though. I sat on the foot of the bed for almost 10 minutes before one of them stirred.
Oh my god.
Should
you
I?
got that one.
Alright.
Yeah.
What is... My voice. Normal reaction. I turn around slowly. I returned for what has been lost. From you, I need 2 items. I need a photo and an article of clothing. Something thick with his smell. The woman stands up slowly, edging against the wall, then runs to the child's room. She returns with a dirty soccer jersey and a copy of the lost flyer. Why didn't she wash that already?
Because they're a dirty family.
Yeah,
they're dirty.
Looks like it. The father remains paralyzed, his eyes locked with mine, though likely he's just staring into the shadows beneath my hood, hoping to see something there. Something human. Likely questioning his decision to hire me. Can you really find him? I take a long smell of the shirt, then discard it. I take a look at the photo. This time, I spend a lot longer examining it. I wasn't really some bloodhound. I couldn't trick by scent, but the photo helped a lot. Now I knew what he looked like. Yes. She begins to breathe heavily and then cries. Yes? Why are you laughing?
Wait, is she
No,
laughing?
that's...
I wasn't laughing.
Crying? Yeah, there's a strange sound in the background. Either laughing or crying. The husband just continues to stare aghast into the hood of my cloak. With that, I begin to walk out. Behind me, I hear the father speak. Oh, sadly, it's not squeaking. Squeak.
Squeak. What did we just send after our son? Oh my god. Whew.
Well, the first...
Getting pretty ice cream trucky.
We haven't even heard the ice cream truck song yet. Wow, that is a mouthful.
That's gonna be really creepy. I can already feel it.
Although we're adults, we don't hear the song.
Oh.
Sad life.
Sad. Tear. Slow tear.
Yes. If I remember, I'll add an animation of tears slowly running down the screen. The first night had been uneventful. I had turned over the results of the police investigation and found myself wanting. Wanting what? Oh, anything resembling a lead. Did these people get paid to do this shit? I certainly didn't buy the superstitions who were already spreading stories about the ghostly ice cream truck. If a ghost were going to come back, it's very unlikely they would be scooting around in an ice cream truck. Talking to children had been painfully hard. My one fortune was that my attire left me more reminiscent of a slender man than a child molester. What?
Oh, God. Okay.
Alright, so the times I was chased away from the children I tried to interview were not mistaken for solicitation?
Yes, solicitation.
Great. I did it good again.
You did. I'm proud.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I shudder violently at the thought. I can't speak. The children provided my first real clue. They described a tune, one that sounded like the type and consistency that an ice cream truck might have. Not that ice cream trucks were common these days. I was a little surprised these kids even knew what one was. Some were even able to hum or whistle the tune for me. Wow, that's creepy. I wasn't entirely sure how to run with this info. Speaking, not my thing. The relevance.
And that's why we play visual novels.
Yes, reading and talking, totally my thing. So I have to do it constantly. The relevance of a single song really didn't occur to me. A small piece of the rest of the day was spent feeding myself and taking a nap as inconspicuously as possible. I had no intention of allowing anyone to see me be anything other than the creepy, supernatural, paranormal investigator. Alright, it's how I've always done things. You'd be surprised at how quickly you can build a rap with the right look and behavior. After the nap, I was back to beating the streets in my current predicament. It was friggin' cold.
Friggin' cold.
In the near distance, I watched a quartet of kids, roughly 14 or so, playing a ragged game of football during the night. Because it's night in the game, at least.
Yeah, and a quartet, could have just, gave an actual number.
No, it would have been too easy. They seem to be having a great time, but even as far away as I am, their cheers rattle my nerves.
Okay.
For a moment, I wish they would be quiet. As though hearing my thoughts mid-run, they stop. On cue, they stand up straight and begin to draw heavy, rapt breaths. The girl hugs the football to her chest as her eyes grow ever wider. I test reality for a moment. I wish I had a few thousand bitcoins.
Oh my god. Okay.
Not that you could see them physically, but okay. It occurs to me that I should have asked for something more easily checked. At the same time, it occurs to me that I didn't silence those kids. I bite my tongue, close my eyes and bury the nails of my thumb into the palm of my hand until I draw blood or something like that? Okay. Are we playing Inception?
That's what it feels like right now.
I dig in as hard as I can, drawing blood as my vision glares with colors behind my eyelids, and then I hear it.
Whoa.
But that's a Super Mario song, isn't it? No. I know the song.
I know it too. It's from a video game.
Or a cartoon. I think it's a cartoon, actually. Cartoon song. Oh well. The song playing on a pair of shitty speakers. The kind you'd hear on top of an old-timey ice cream truck. My eyes flick open as I scan the horizon. Right, it looks strange. The truck passes me, inches from clipping my shoulder and heading straight towards the kid. No, you fucking don't. I break into a run and despite the trivial speed of the truck, barely manage to keep up. As the truck closes on the kids, it slows to a stop and I finally begin to close the gap.
Run on home, you kids. It's getting dark. This town isn't safe after dark.
Getting dark? What is he talking about? The sun set hours ago. No sooner had the words crossed my mind when it all went black. For a few moments I thought I had been knocked unconscious. Then my eyes began to adjust. I make out the faintest impression of light.
Oh no. Oh no. This isn't good. You kids better get in. I'll get you home safe.
I watch helplessly, moving through the dark like it was molasses. Shadows pass before the light as he ushers them into the truck. The truck lights blare into brilliance and I hear the motor roar as the car begins to move forward at a pace more in keeping with a motor vehicle. I would lose it even if I were still able to move. No. I let out a choked cry after them. Stop! Stop! Then I stop. The second cry held no depth to its volume, while the no had echoed normally down the empty street. The scream of stop had sounded like I had screamed into the middle of a very crowded room. Slowly, I reach behind me, laying hands on one of my pieces of emergency equipment, the kind of stuff you don't use when you want people to think you're some manner of elder horror? What?
I don't know. This like the wording in this is like really weird compared to the other one. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I guess it's
But it's still good so far.
it is. I slowly bring it around just as I feel the breath on my neck. With a whip, I crack the flare, seeing it burn red hot through my clenched eyes, and I hear them, the cacophony of screams. I open them. Thousands of twisted, naked heaps of malformed demi-human flesh writhe in the agony of the light. Don't make this harder than it has to be, and as I raise it above my head, the flare burns brighter. The darkness washes away. I wheel around in place, but find myself alone and back in the street. Why is it day now? I thought the sun set hours ago?
It did.
Alright, in the middle of the day, alright. I drop the flare and try futilely to snuff it out with my boot. My little display has drawn an audience, and not so far down the street I see my clients. Well, fuck.
What? Okay, that's not it. It just like it brought up the like title screen. Sorry.
Okay, strange.
Yeah, well, I'm back. I'm still here. Are you there on the father line?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. So it's ghosts.
I merely nod slowly. But you can still get him back? I nod again.
But it's been over a week since you started searching. He hasn't eaten anything.
What? A week? We were in this darkness for a week?
We were there for like not even like 5 minutes.
I still couldn't wrap my mind around how much time had passed in the darkness. Yeah, we neither. He will be fine. Time does not pass normally where he is. You know where he is? I nod. Are you doing something else? Anything else? I'm going there tonight to get him back. They start crying. I'm really not sure what to do at this point, so I stand there, awkwardly, hoping that my layers give me more of the appearance of stoicism than of an awkward penguin.
An awkward penguin. Okay. I'm getting a good picture of this guy. He's Slender Man, just if he was an awkward penguin.
Perfect. I think we need to ask your art slave to draw this slender penguin.
Yes. That would be amazing. Like, if you ever played Club Penguin or ever heard of it, like I'm picturing like that kind of penguin, just like dressed up as like Slender Man or something.
I think I never heard of it.
You've never heard of Club Penguin?
Not
You
sure.
did not have a childhood, KahPah.
Oh.
Or you just didn't have Club Penguin where you lived, because, I mean, that probably could have been a thing.
Yeah, not a thing.
Alright.
Not a thing in German.
Yeah, it was probably just an American thingy-majiggy, whatever. Doohickey, online, doohick. What's-a?
Probably. A browser game. Yeah, never played it.
Wow.
I started with WoW right off the bat. No, that's not true, with RuneScape, actually. Not something like that. Nah. Apparently, it works.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I leave the building as they both chant thank you like it was some kind of prayer. It's not the first time I had heard that prayer. It's not the first time I had done this. I am ready this time as night falls. I withdraw a small shot and, without hesitation, jam it into my arm. Viper venom. I had a friend back home who kept one as a pet. Weird kid. Milks the thing, sells the venom. Mostly to medical facilities. Occasionally he sells it to me. You had one, but he still sells it to you?
Why are you buying venom and jabbing it into you?
That is also a good question. My knees nearly buckle as the burning begins to creep through my arm. Yeah, well, great idea to poison yourself. I stifle a scream. So you can change realities through poisoning yourself? Is what I get?
Alright, if you could learn one thing from KahPah's videos, go home and get Viper venom. Please don't.
No, do not listen to KahPah ever. Then I hear it and everything clicks. I let out a long sigh and stand up. adjusting my layers. You and your layers. I turn my eyes to fall upon the approaching truck. My hand goes behind my back and my fingers close. I train the gun on the truck and unload a triad of shots into the ghost truck's engine. Triad? I don't know. The engine sputters, the grating burns, melting away, and the music screams in protest.
What? What do you think you're doing? Oh, that is not what I... Okay.
No, that is not an... that's the ice cream truck guy, I think.
Yeah.
An escapee from an Andy Warhol painting stutters, stepping awkwardly from the vehicle.
Should I reinvent the voice or should I stick with the voice I had?
However you feel like. Can also maybe the truck gave him a deeper voice. Who knows?
It's getting dark. I have to protect the children.
Only one thing may not exist. You and that which you fear most cease to be.
But the children...
The darkness falls upon me with such force I stagger. I lose my grip and the gun disappears, searing into the shifting mass of flesh. My hand goes behind my back and my grip closes around a rough hewn plate forged of obsidian and steel. All these obsidian plates. And as I carve outwards, I hear the scream of all of the lost children. They hurt my ears, unwilling to accept their fate and swallowed by darkness. Flesh tatters as I carve, burning away like paper, until I finally lay into the man.
Whoa. It just...
Yeah. Oh, it
Okay.
just went on. All right.
No, you don't understand. I was just trying to
I bury the blade into his throat. The cacophony resounds as the children who lost themselves in the darkness writhe, and I go about my work of freeing them all, just as I had freed this man. Okay.
So he's killing everyone?
I guess not. My baby! Oh, my baby! It's okay! Everyone's okay!
No, not everyone. They're all dead. Everyone died.
7 kids lost here, and I got back all of them. I wonder how many I actually freed. How many had he trapped in his nightmare? What the hell was he so afraid of in that darkness? And most importantly, why did he ultimately abandon them to it?
I don't know how to thank you. After a week of not hearing from you, I had feared for the worst. A month after that, and I had come to accept that it was over. I was ready to move on.
That was quick. His eyes fall to his wife, still babying the boy who won't stop staring off into the distance.
She had faith, though. She said that you were an angel, or maybe a demon. She didn't care. She believed in you. Some nights, after she had said her Hail Marys, I would see her put her hands together, and I would hear her. She prayed to you.
I was almost flattered, but to tell the truth, the idea of someone believing so much in me, in praying to me, it was terrifying.
I want you to know, I'm willing to pay more than whatever your normal fee is. We've been living with a tight belt since I called you, and I won't lie and say I don't do well for myself. I have more than enough saved up to pay you anything you could ask. Or if there's something else you want, there's nothing I can offer you that means more to me than my son.
What? Is he indirectly offering his son to us?
Is he indirectly offering some male services? I'm sorry.
I let out a long sigh. I reached up to my hood and pulled it back. Both of them gasped, stepping back and then cocking eyebrows in unison, having perhaps expected something more. You scared? After having been gone for 2 months, I could really use a job.
Is that the way they end it?
I guess. The Phantom ice cream truck.
Okay.
That was a short one.
Yeah. That was not at all what I expected, but okay.
And he doesn't look like Slender Penguin at all. But okay.
No, he's just like a normal guy. A normal average boy in a normal average world.
Alright.
Wow.
Thanks for playing. Alright, I should stop the recording of this here and then
Yes.
switch back to. Alright. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I see you we see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.